Hey, what's going on, everybody? Akeem here, and in today's Fix of Entertainment news, The Rock gets booed at San Diego Comic-Con, Ryan Gosling wants to come into the MCU, and a glimpse at Ironheart's Mark I armor suit. Let's drop it. Right now, Dwayne The Rock Johnson seemingly confirmed that Henry Cavill won't be returning to the DCEU at this year's San Diego Comic-Con. Now, this comes from his response to the question of whether Black Adam could defeat Superman. Now, he said, quote, "Pound for pound, they're pretty close. I guess it probably all depends on who is playing Superman. I'm just going to say that. I'll leave it at that." Now, the crowd in attendance then booed the People's Champ as The Rock's response seemed to suggest that Henry Cavill might not be the Man of Steel WB is considering for the role, possibly having another actor step into the red and blue suit to face Black Adam. Now, if we were to think within the confines of the comics and simply base it on what we know about the two DC characters, well, Black Adam might be able to hold his own against Superman. Now, the Kryptonian's two weaknesses are, in fact, kryptonite and magic. Now, with Black Adam's powers being steeped in magic, there's a strong chance he'll be able to give whomever that Man of Steel is a run for his money. Now, the comments made by Johnson at Comic-Con hint at us likely seeing a return of Superman in the DCEU sooner rather than later, even if WB decides to cast a different actor in the role. Hopefully, there's interest on both sides for Cavill to return, and they're able to work out an agreement. Now, in other news, Ryan Gosling reportedly wants to hop into the MCU as Ghost Rider, and Kevin Feige is on board with bringing him into the MCU at least. Now, earlier in June, MTV News' Josh Horowitz tweeted that Gosling denied he'd be playing Nova in an upcoming Marvel project, but was all in on playing Ghost Rider. Then, when Kevin Feige was asked by the same outlet at SDCC 2022 if there's a place for Gosling as Ghost Rider, Feige said, quote, "Ryan's amazing. I'd love to find a place for him in the MCU." Now, while it's not much, maybe there'll be more conversations behind closed doors on what role Ryan Gosling can play in the MCU. And finally, we get our first look at Riri Williams' Mark I Ironheart suit by way of this Funko Pop Vinyl figure. Now, this comes off the heels of the Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer, where we see the character building her very first super suit. Now, we can see that the suit will have boosters and a repulsor cannon. While it looks like a less than refined prototype, it has the makings of something quite spectacular. Now, we'll see Ironheart this November in Wakanda Forever before she takes off in her very own series, Ironheart, on Disney Plus in fall of 2023. And that about does it for your entertainment fix for today. I'm Akeem Lawanson, and thank y'all so much for watching. Now that you're caught up on today's news, please check out our previous episode. Download the IGN app on all your devices. For everything else, stick with IGN.